Vietnam is a beautiful country, but I was born after a long war had just ended. And because my family fought alongside Aussies and Americans, we had to flee our homeland. Today, I return to this fascinating place to show you around. Welcome to Vietnam. I'm heading from south to north to meet the locals. Keep going, she says, keep going. And taste the flavours. Oh, the rabbit creature. In the country where I was born. I learn about life on the streets. Ah, he's sucking my nipples in my chest. Ah! On the rivers. Does anyone want to get one of these crazy fruits? Price check, all three. In the traffic. He's got his foot on the tail. Make sure it doesn't fall off. And try to find out who I'd be if I hadn't turned out Aussie. Whoa, whoa, yeah! This is going to be an incredible ride. It's harder than it looks. I'm starting my journey in Saigon, not too far from where I was born. Whether you call it Ho Chi Minh City or Saigon, everyone here likes to socialise. They do as much as possible together. They eat, they gossip, they eat again. They play, they eat some more. They work, they take a break to do some more eating. Then exercise to burn it all off. The best way to start the cycle is first thing in the morning. If New York is a city that never sleeps, Saigon is a city that never sleeps in. The Vietnamese like to exercise all together out in the open. In every park across Vietnam, there are millions of people exercising. What better way to start your day than pretending to be a conductor? Practicing the bongo drums, or maybe just walking backwards. You've got your 80s aerobics, your martial arts guys, and of course, your old ladies with the scary swords. It's a bit like the movie Kill Bill, but set in an old folks' home. This is good, isn't it? Good for the calves. Yeah, when I go back to Australia, I'm going to teach my personal trainer this move. Hey, guess what? I've just rocked up and they're going to let me take over this aerobics class. OK, I'm going to show you some Australian moves. Just copy me, no worries. This one's called the sprinkler. Oh, yeah, that's good. Oh, yeah. This one's the lawnmower. OK, you ready for shaking the dice? Oh, yeah! Look at that! Now we've got the reverse park. And my favourite, walking into a spider web. Woo! The Vietnamese love to laugh, even though they've had a very tough history. It's easy to forget that the people here lived through 30 years of war. Millions died, and others, like my family, were forced to leave. When I was only 2, my father packed all of us onto a little boat and fled Saigon looking for a safer life. We were lucky enough to end up in Australia. I do sometimes wonder how different my life would have been had I grown up in Vietnam. Who would I be now? What kind of jobs would I have done? Maybe I could have been a cyclo taxi driver. I'm in Backpacker Street, where all the tourists and Aussies are. The cameras are hidden. I wonder, will anyone pick me as a ring-in? Hey, you need a cyclo? You need a really good one? I am very fast. I am the silver service. Anyone need deluxe cyclo? In a city where there's thousands of cyclos, it must be impossible to eke out a living. And these guys earn less than $2 an hour. A cyclo, sir? No, I'm very cheap. I give you first 20 meters for free. You like my Aussie accent? Hey, go, mate. Yeah, go, all right? Julia Gillard, she's a ringer.
Sure you don't live in Australia?
No, I don't live in Australia. Oh, hello. Look at this. Hello. This is hard work, man. How do these guys survive? OK, I tell you, man. Yeah. You're a big guy. I have to charge you more. Big American, man. You broke my cyclo, man.
I'm sorry.
You bombed my country, now you break my cyclo. Okay, 50 for you and 50 for him.
Oh, that's 100.
Yeah.
About 80 for both.
Okay, let's do it.
Done.
Jump on. Yep. No, not yet. Okay, now you get on. Hopefully, you're not too heavy. Where are you from?
Australia.
Yeah, Australia.
Byron Bay.
Where? Byron Bay.
Just about, yeah.
Oh, you are rich bogan.
Yeah.
Very. Hey, I just like the taxi drivers in Sydney. You want to smell my BO? A cyclo, gentlemen?
Hey, on, how you going?
No, I am not on. What's going on, guys? Busted. Oh,
Another Aussie!
another Aussie. No, I am Vietnamese.
Vietnamese, but you live in Australia.
Wow.
Oh, it's a bit rickety arm. Please don't get me hit.
Locals good drivers or what?
Well, I was actually in a scooter crash yesterday, Aaron.
Really?
I was on the back and she T-boned the other scooter.
No way.
And we ate shit, but no skin off, so happy days.
Oh, man. Hey, this cyclo driving is a breeze. I am on easy street. Oh, geez, that's not good. Oh, maybe this isn't the life for me. I grew up playing every kind of sport, and kids here are no different. But if you want to hang out with the best, you come here, to the local martial arts pagoda. This centuries-old practice combines medicine, meditation, and martial arts. It's called Nam Huynh Dao, and this is their headquarters. This is all about mind, body, soul, and tradition. It's a philosophy that has been handed down for generations. These blokes have been training for 18 years or more. They're known as the disciples. The bangles are really heavy and are used for strength training. It's incredible to watch. Oh man, that's gotta hurt. He didn't even flinch. I've just been invited into the Masters training room to join a class. This is where the best of the best train. Come on, let's see if I'm worthy. Jackie Chan, watch out. Okay, it seems I'm not worthy. I've just been sent to train with the kids. Whoa, oh yeah! The old shoe flying off trick still works every time. Okay, this one is called the Aussie Ninja. Aussie Ninja from Australia. Yeah, woo! Hey, that's impressive. Hey? Look at that, kids. And you gotta get the tongue happening too. Glad he's enjoying himself. Woo! Yeah. Markets in Vietnam are the heart of every community. The Vietnamese don't do a weekly shop like us Aussies. If our family had stayed, our life would have been like this. Mum would head out to the market at least once a day. And not only to buy food, markets are like a giant $2 shop. In Vietnam, you can buy just about anything you want. And for a few dollars, you can get people to do just about anything for you. That's good. Beautiful. Just a little bit higher. Oh, that's good. Oh, hello. Can I get a double choc top? No. Beautiful, hey? How good's life? In Vietnam, everything happens on the street. Even some doctors practice on the side of the road. I'm waiting for a guy called Mr. Lum. He's a doctor of traditional medicine. This is his waiting room and his surgery. Here he is now. Lum. Mr. Lum is a cupping specialist. Cupping is more than 3,500 years old. I just hope I can claim it on Medicare. This is called cupping, and it's to remove all the toxins in my body. I hope you brought enough cups. Oh, he's spooning me. I feel like we should have had dinner and a movie first. I think something's about to happen. Oh, what's he doing? Oh, Jesus! Oh, I feel better. Doc, I think we're done with this. Oh, they reckon cupping can cure almost anything. Oh, he's sucking my nipples in my chest. Oh, I'm better now. We can finish. I think I'm gonna stick the Vicks Vapor Rub. Oh, it's like being attacked by the world's hardest octopus. I'm completely free of toxins. You can take them off now. Oh, that feels much better. Oh, that's good. I look like a game of Connect 4. Hey, just join them up, baby. Thank you very much, Doc. Thank you. I don't know where you got your degree, though. There are over 7 million people in Ho Chi Minh City, with 3 million motorbikes. The traffic here looks scary, but it seems to work. And after all the exercising, cyclo driving and martial artsing, I'm hungry. Woo! We're off to dinner, and my mate Hui here is going to give me a lift. All right, brother, let's go. Hui's parents left Vietnam at the end of the war, same as mine. But he grew up in France, and now he lives here. He wants to show me the finer points of Saigon driving and exotic food. Look at this traffic, man.
It's crazy.
Crazy.
It's more intense day after day.
Geez, the people carry some big stuff on the back of their bikes. Look at that guy. The scooter is the family sedan, the work ute, and sometimes it replaces the local bus. It's nuts what people carry on these things. What we doing, man?
Just a pickup, just a pickup.
Oh, you're okay. Hopping on? Oh, no worries. Okay. All right, see you later. Hi, man. This is cool. You didn't tell me about this.
That's my daughter.
Ah, cool.
She has the same name as you.
Really?
Yeah, Anne, Phương Anh.
Cool. Seeing entire families on the back of one motorbike is extraordinary. Check that out. There's 4 people on the bike. But for my mate Hui, it's just another run across town. You know what, amazingly, I haven't seen any road rage. It's like being in a river full of fish. There's no road rage because the Vietnamese practice what's known as yield and forgive. So if someone cuts in, you let them in. Then you forgive them. Jeez, what a great idea. Wait, man, we're on the footpath.
Don't worry, I just need to pick up something. Wait.
We got a dog. This ludicrous. He's got his foot on the tail. Make sure it doesn't fall off. Hey, wait, what's the most people you got on the bike?
6.
Hey, wait, we're not picking up anyone else, are we?
No, not too heavy.
Oh, too heavy. Yeah. But it's not just the traffic that I find incredible. People even set up restaurants in the roundabouts. We just stopped for a quick beer before dinner. How Aussie is that? The Vietnamese, we spend so much time in the traffic, we even eat in the traffic. Mort, hai ba, yeah. Ah, beautiful. Right, now that Huey's daughter and puppy have been delivered safely back to Mum, we're off for a night of fun and games at a restaurant serving Vietnam's most exotic food.
Here we are.
Nice. We're going to play a traditional game called Crazy Food Roulette, right? I've got this chicken's head. I shake it around in here, and wherever the beak is pointing, that's what he's going to eat. And then he's going to do the same for me. Hui, take us through this crazy smorgasbord.
So this is duck tongue.
Duck tongue.
Yeah. This is duck embryo egg.
Oh, man, you can see the feathers. A little bit of beak there.
This is a kind of rabbit.
A kind of rabbit.
And this is a coconut worm. It's still alive.
Ah, this is intense. Hui, so what I want to do, man, I'm just going to, like, take the edge off it a little bit, all right? This is called a Snickers.
What's that? You're such a wimp, Al.
Put a bit of hope in there for me. Mort.
Hi.
Yo! Let the games begin. All right, Hui, your first go, man. Please be the rabbit-like creature. Way! Duck embryo.
Duck embryo.
Yummo.
Mmm. Fantastic.
Good? Fantastic?
Yeah.
It must be good. He said fantastic with a French accent.
Want to try?
No, I don't want to try.
No? Okay, thanks.
Don't be the worms.
Worm,
No
worm,
worms.
worm,
No
worm,
worms.
worm,
No.
worm. Duck tongue.
Duck tongue. All right. Who would have thought ducks had tongues this big? You eat the bone of it?
You eat everything.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah. How was it?
Yeah, it's good. And then there's like a duck kick that comes in at the end.
Special rabbit for you.
Oh, the rabbit creature. That is so not a rabbit. Oh, man. It's actually quite good.
It's very good.
It go well with like a cab sav, you know what I mean? Alrighty, Hui, all we got left, mate, is the Snickers and the worms. Please, you eat the worms, please.
Sneaker. Ha
I got the worms. That looks so good right now, man.
fantastic.
Oh, man, that's still wriggling. It feels gross just to touch it.
Bon appétit.
Bon appetit, man. I can't believe you rigged it. Try again?
Swallow it.
Oh, yeah.
How is it?
No, I can't do it, man.
Cannot do that.
No, I
It's
can't.
a game.
It's wriggling red at the back of my throat, Hui. I lose the crazy roulette game. Yo! It's time for me to leave Saigon behind to explore the tangled waterways of the Mekong Delta. This is Vietnam's Rice Bowl, home to 20 million people. I'm off to visit one of the most famous battlegrounds of the Vietnam War, Cu Chi. And the best way to get to Cu Chi is on the Saigon River Express. This is where the war between the Communist North and the South was won and lost. My family's life would never be the same again. Hundreds of thousands of Aussie, American and South Vietnamese troops were sent here to fight the communists and their guerrilla army called the Viet Cong. What made the fighting so difficult was the Viet Cong's ability to appear and disappear into their massive network of tunnels. The Viet Cong built 250 kilometres of tunnel. At its peak, 16,000 soldiers lived in them. I'm standing in the middle of a B-52 bomb crater, and despite the thousands and thousands of bombs dropped here, the tunnels remain. Here in Cu Chi, local guide Mr. Bean experienced it all firsthand. Who did you fight with?
I fight with the Marine, American Navy Marine.
So you're on the side of the Americans?
Yeah.
And now you work here, and it was
Yes.
all Viet Cong?
Yeah, I work for Viet Cong. I work for my government now.
Yeah. I suppose the war was 30
Yeah.
years ago.
That's a little bit funny.
It's good though, you know, like,
Yeah.
you know, everyone's all together now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. The tunnels were everywhere. They were used to ambush the enemy, but they were also home to thousands of soldiers and civilians. Some of the world's most gruesome booby traps were used here. The Viet Cong had a bunch of hideous-looking booby traps like this one. Mr. Bin, and tell me how this one works. Look at that. So that's up like up high, right? and the Americans or Aussie soldiers would open up the door and that'd come down, yeah, and hit them.
Yes.
So what's the function of this?
You have your gun here and push the trap back like this.
Okay.
But the American, a tall man.
Yeah.
So the gun is stopped on the top right here.
Yeah.
Very strong hit up. Yeah?
Yeah, right. So that goes like that.
Yes.
Whew. It's not until you get inside these tunnels that you realise just how terrifying it must have been for soldiers on both sides of the war. Oh, jeez, look at this. This is incredible. This is only 1 metre high. I can't believe they fought battles in here. There was absolutely no light in the tunnels. Aussie and American soldiers who chased the Viet Cong down here had to be on high alert. I've only been down here a couple of minutes already. I'm feeling really claustrophobic. I can't believe the soldiers spent months in these tunnels. There's just no air.
Come with me, please.
Mr. Bean's daily tour shows how the passing of time heals the wounds of war.
See tunnel. Can you open it? Okay. Please.
Thanks for letting me out. Is it still 1972? Did I scare you?
Yes, you did. That was a genuine scream. Yes.
Here on the river, kids play like all kids do, without a care in the world. But it wasn't always like this. 30 years ago, my family had to leave Vietnam. And the journey began in a small canal, a lot like this one. 5 days at sea. We're attacked by pirates twice, and we ran out of food and water. So many things could have gone wrong, but didn't. And revisiting this place today makes me feel very, very grateful. A whole generation has passed, and Vietnam is doing well. But there's plenty of work to do to heal the scars. I'm going to see a friend of mine, Aussie nun sister Trish Franklin. She's doing her bit to help the kids here.
Hi, Anne.
Sister Trish, how are you?
So good to see you.
Good to see you, sister. Show me around.
Okay, this beautiful kindergarten was built 10 years ago, actually. And our biggest aim is to grab kids early in their lives so that they can get a love of going to school and they can tell their parents how much they love it too.
Beautiful.
So these are 3-year-olds, so it's their first year at kindergarten. So come on in, meet them.
They're good.
Yeah, great.
Hello.
Chào các con.
Beautiful. They're beautiful. This is just one of several schools Trish has set up in Vietnam. Anh Biến nè. Other Loretto schools help kids with special needs. 1, 2, 3. Có gì đây? So tell me more about the foundation.
Yeah, and look, we've been operating in Vietnam for 14 years now.
14 years.
Probably helped educate about 10,000 children.
Wow.
And we've run about 18 projects. Some have become self-sustainable, which is wonderful.
Yep.
One of the main things that we do when we build a kindergarten like this is we build a kitchen.
Yep.
So when we build a kitchen, the kids can stay at school all day and they can be assured of 2 really good nutritious meals per day.
Fantastic.
So, you know, that is a strong part of why we want to keep the kids at school.
Before I got here this morning, I asked Trish if the school needed anything. Trish said milk. So we brought along some milk. I think we're about to be invaded. Giỏi quá. Giỏi quá. Giỏi quá. There's a special reason why I'm here to see Trish. My wife Susie and I have pledged all of our profits from my children's book to this wonderful foundation. I think you do amazing work, and the book Little Refugee is doing really well.
How's it doing?
It's like a bestseller in its category.
Fantastic.
So I've got a little something for you to help the school along.
Okay, this is from the sales of the. Oh my God! Oh my God!
It's all right.
That is fantastic. Thanks to you, Susie, and all the great work that you have done to raise this amount for the kids in our care.
Oh, thank you.
You give me personal strength to go on. I can't go on without people. Not just because of the dollars, but just your interest, your support, your encouragement. And you come back and do good things for your own people. Thank you. Oh, yeah.
I want to have a play with the kids.
Yeah,
All right.
let's do it. Woo!
It's dawn on the Mekong Delta. I've travelled an hour and a half towards the Cambodian border on my journey through Vietnam. The river is waking up to another brilliant day. Growing up in Australia, I took to selling at the markets like a duck to the Mekong. Maybe if I'd stayed, I would have ended up as a fruit and veg seller. It's early morning at the Guntur floating markets, and I'm gonna have a go selling some stuff. I've got some beans, some chilies, and this crazy fruit that looks like a hairy, greeny, pinky sort of mango thing. Let's see how we go. Does anyone want to get one of these crazy fruits? I'm gonna try and make as much money as I can for Kuhuet here. Crazy fruit, eh? Yeah, buy one, get one little mandarini thing free. Come over and we'll give you the express aisle. Couple of days. Floating market started because it was the only way growers could get their fresh fruit and veg to town quickly by boat. Sure, the roads are good nowadays, but to these guys, there's no reason to change. I want to see what's in aisle 6. Oh, have a look at this. You can tell by what's on this pole, eh? Pineapple, melon, sweet potato. Isn't that clever? Crazy pink fruit, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Hey, how about... Look at that, that's tricky. Look at that. That's tricky, you know? That's the yo-yo move. Yeah? Okay, this guy wants to challenge me to juggle his giant spiky fruit. All right, if I manage to do it, I get to keep the chicken. I've never seen anyone bleed from juggling before. All right, here we go. Bah! No! Oh. You win. Yeah, you win. Price check, aisle 3. I've got some pineapple here. Cho thấy nè. Một. Một ngàn 2 trái hả? Rồi cho tặng trái này. Yeah, mua nha. Yeah, okay, 20 ngàn. Hang on. I think she's doing a runner. Yeah, we gotta catch her. The floating markets finish at 9 a.m. and then it's off to town. This is where all that fresh produce ends up. There's that crazy fruit. If you want to know why the Vietnamese are so vibrant, it's because they eat fresh every day. But it's not just fresh fruit and veggies that you can buy here. Oh, how about some toad? Wow, if one's not enough, there's 10 of them. But they look a little bit too much like the cane toad for me, so I'll pull these back. And if toad doesn't take your fancy, you know, fresh eel or fresh turtle. Hello, mate. Yum, yum. To me, the Delta is all about fish and fish farming. You can do it in the mass production style, or you can go old school and just use your hands, like these guys are doing. Amazing. Look at that. Go on. Oh. It's deeper than it looks. Oh, anh bắt được rồi nè. Anh bắt. Big one. Not so big. That's not a catfish. What? He's this guy. Look at this. I got a hairy fish. Funny guy. Oh, yeah. I lost the big one. Okay. That's mud fishing, Mekong style. I'm on the mighty Mekong River that feeds over 100 million people through 5 countries. Today, I'm going to meet some river gypsies. This is Mr. and Mrs. Matt.
Mời chú ăn khô.
Oh, come on, go.
Cá khô.
Wow, it's food immediately. Oh, okay. Wow, thank you. She sells dry fish. How about that? I think I'm going to take some back to Oz.
Ngon lắm.
Probably get busted from border security. The Bants, like many families, have lived on the river for generations. They've survived the monsoonal rains, floods, and the millions of mozzies. It's amazing that thousands of people actually live this way and survive on the money they get from selling fish to passers-by. It's pretty tight in here. Family of 5. She's in the kitchen, I'm in the living room, and he's at the front door. It's all pretty cosy. Their life is the river, but that life can sometimes come at a cost. The Bants lost their son to epilepsy. Living here on the river meant they couldn't get him to hospital on time. Chào cô nha. This family has lived, loved, and said their goodbyes on the river for generations. I'm leaving the Delta behind to travel to central Vietnam and the ancient port of Hoi An. 500 years ago, this place was bustling with foreign traders from all over the world. Now it's bustling with tourists. They come here to get clothes made and stay for the food. There are over 1,700 dishes in Vietnam, and I've met a gentleman who's determined to try all of them. An Australian called Neville. How are you, Neville?
Terrific, Grant. And I want to show you 5 of the best.
5 of the best. Awesome. I'm hungry, man.
Okay, let's go.
Neville's a retired marketing whiz who launched the Mars Bar in Australia. Now, he's escaped the rat race and ended up running food tours in Hoi An. For Nev, this is food heaven. So, what do we got here, Neville?
Pho bar, the #1 dish in Vietnam. It's the #1 street food, and also it was known as the best hangover cure here in Vietnam.
Beautiful. Let's try some. So, Neville, we've got rice noodles, stock, beef.
Yes, that's the basic ingredient for this dish.
Yep, and then we can put all this stuff in.
That's the whole secret of pho bar. It's my way dish, and that's what you put in.
Okay, so whatever way you want. So let's put in some bean sprouts.
Yes.
Silky smooth and crunchy. Yin yang is happening in my mouth, Neville. Beautiful. Oh, Neville, what you got for me here?
The health elixir of Hoi An.
Right.
And this is the Zima man. 95-year-old man who's been getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning for 80 years, making the elixir of life for all Hoi An people. Young children who are teething right through to old people my age have Zima for their health. In fact, I have it 3 times a week.
What's in it?
That's the secret. In here, there's 2 water grasses, there's some black sesame seeds, there's some sugar, all come together with a taste. Well, you've got to taste it.
It looks like engine oil.
Looks like engine oil, Aunt, but it's tasty.
All right, let's try it out. Mmm.
Well?
Oh, it's delicious.
Told you.
Yeah, like dessert, like a hot dessert. Fantastic. So you give it to babies, you give it to old people, and foreigners just don't get it at all. So you know what? It's kind of like Vegemite, isn't it?
Can I use that line?
Yeah, man, that's yours. So, what's next? The famous Vietnamese bread roll, locally known as Banh Mi. But this one's extra special, right?
This is the ultimate banh mi.
Talk me through what's in it.
You've got some pork cheek. That's the pork cheek pate.
Beautiful.
You've got this pork belly, which is rubbed with 5 spice, with soy sauce.
I love pork belly.
Wow.
Let's try it out.
Okay.
Come on, Bar.
Come on.
Ah, alrighty, here we go.
Here we go. Well?
50 flavours at once.
Lean prawn. There's so much juice. That'll drip. Easy. The ultimate Vietnamese fast food.
And you know what? It's healthy for you.
Right on.
Beautiful. That roll was awesome. That's 3 of the best down and 2 to go. So where have you brought me now?
To the sizzling rice pancake of Vietnam, banh xeo.
Banh xeo. I'm pretty good at banh xeo. I'll make some at home, so...
Okay, challenge for the banh xeo.
Oh, look at the colour.
This is called banh xeo because that's the sound that the batter makes when it hits the pan. Xeo.
Yeah, right. So it's caught that sound, right?
Yes.
It's the sound that it makes when it's cooking.
Now you've got it.
Yummo.
This is no egg in this at all. In fact, what it's got rice flour, it's got turmeric, and it's got coconut juice. That's what makes it lovely and crispy.
Oh, man.
Nong lam.
Ngon lắm. Vietnamese for delicious. That's better than mine. We're coming to Vietnam for it. Geez, I'm full, Neville. What's the 5th national dish? Beer.
Not just any beer. You haven't seen this before.
Hello. What's happening? Oh, yeah! Chopsticks! I want to go. I'm Vietnamese. I should be able to do this.
No.
What? Hey, I'm fucking that chopstick. Yeah! Nice work. Vietnamese beer ninja. Thanks, Neville. Thanks for showing us around, man.
No problem, mate.
Appreciate it. I'm still in Hoi An. Like other coastal towns in Vietnam, this place thrives on its fishing industry. It's not the fishing that makes this place interesting, it's how it's done that's incredible. These round bamboo basket boats have been used along Vietnam's coast for centuries. Although they look like Mum's fruit bowl, they actually float, and they even use them in the surf. You could say these are the original seafood baskets. If you got your sea legs, you can hire them from these guys and race them. This is Sophie, she's Aussie. It's Team Aussie versus the rest of the world. What are you? Let's go! Go on, Sophie! You're for the green and gold! We have to get around the floating flag and then race back to be the first to grab the flag on the beach. Other than that, the rules are... there's no rules. Get him, Gandalf! Yeah, let's go! At least when it comes to the Kiwis. Woo-hoo! Come on, Sophie! You go! I rock flag! Oh, jeez. Yeah, well done. Third is not bad. Yeah, just don't tell anyone there was only 3 in the contest. Hoi An is really great for 3 things: souvenirs, food, and clothes. And seeing as I need a new suit, I'm going to visit one of the finest tailors in town, Mr. Shea. Hello.
Hello.
Chào chú. Khỏe không chú?
Dạ khỏe.
Đi vô hả? Làm quần áo. So, where do I get measured up?
Stand up here, please.
I stand up here?
Yes. Okay.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. It gets quite intimate.
Yes.
Finish?
Yes.
So, Mr. Shea, what I'm looking for is something that says I'm an individual, but it doesn't say, look at me, you know?
Okay.
Yeah? Can you get some of that for me?
Okay, yes, for sure.
For sure. Mr. Shea, I got the first one on.
Come on, show me, please.
What do you reckon?
That's nice.
Mr. Shea, I'm ready.
Okay, come on, show me, please.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this one.
Show me, please. It's perfect.
You promise it's one of a kind, yeah?
Only one.
Why not? Hello. You promise it's one of a kind, yeah?
Only one.
Obviously, my suit is not one of a kind, but at least Mr. Shea helped me pick the right colour. The Vietnamese place a lot of importance on luck. I'm wearing the lucky colour. All I need is a lucky lantern. Cong here sells them. How much are they?
5,000.
5,000 dong, that's about 20 cents. I'll tell you what, give me 100.
Yeah.
Yeah! I'll take this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Let's go. 89, 90, 91. For 20 bucks, I'm going to be the luckiest guy in the world. 92, 93, 94. It's just a beautiful night, isn't it? 95. So my lanterns are now floating away, hopefully to my lucky place. And I am off to the casino. Gambling was illegal here until 2003. Now there's a handful of casinos, but they're only open to tourists and Vietnamese are not allowed. Being Australian, I should be sweet. I'm feeling lucky. But I'm Aussie. I think I need to Aussie up even more. I can't believe they kicked me out. It's time for plan B. This time, I'm getting in for sure. Business at the front, party at the back. Next time, I'm back on the road. Still got it, baby. To try more jobs. Keep going, she says, keep going. Meet the children of the mountains. It's absolutely freezing up here and half the kids aren't wearing shoes. Test my luck. Oh, don't look down, hon. And see the north where my mum and dad were born.